Hi, Freedom Rose here. Deborah Smith in real time. Freedom Rose, clairvoyant, intuitive, channeler. But today, for this purpose, I'm here to share for the first time on YouTube that gift that I have coming out into the public world for hearing the angelic language. I have the gift of being able to hear those from the other side. And I have known for a long time now that I'm on Facebook under Freedom Rose. And I share there and have been sharing there since January 13th of this year. And I came out of the closet, so to speak, because I was terrified to share this, to come out public, to be criticized, to be the things that can happen from this kind of work. And on December 28th of last year, and then it didn't take me long to go on Facebook, and I've had a wonderful response. But it's time to go out like this. It's time to go out to all those that are drawn to know more that they're not alone, that you are not alone, that I am not alone. I'm out in the setting. So I wanted to be out in nature. I'm very much a nature person. It's where we hear those from the other side, our guides. We tune into our higher self, be able to pray for those that say prayer. Nature in the wild is the best place to have that. So I only feel that's the best to share this with you today, and to come out publicly and or in social media in a larger format in the nature. But I forgot to bring a chair to come out here. So I have to sit in the car, but we are in nature. We're very much in nature. In fact, symbolically, I'm in a riverbed right now for those that do Reiki, and we call it our beach. My husband and I, Isaiah, we call this our little beach because the water kind of flows this way and makes a sandy area, and we've often talked about putting up an old beach chair and things like that because we drive by it every day when we go home. But what I want to share with you today is the angels call me. This is one of the Freedom Rose is another one. Freedom Rose, let me explain that first. Freedom Rose, they call me that for a couple of reasons. Because I help those that the freedom part, one of my jobs here, one of my purposes and my passion is to help the spirits that are stuck here, that died suddenly and for whatever reason when the light was offered to them. You remember the movie Ghost? Well, it wasn't very far from the truth. The light is offered, and for whatever reason, they don't go into the light, and then they end up stuck here in spirit. Their spirit is stuck here, but without a body. So one of my biggest jobs is to daily find those people and help them to cross into the light. So they call me Freedom Rose. The angels gave me that name over the years to represent that I free them from, and they call me Rose. Rose came from the movie Titanic. It was the last movie that my late husband, the father of my son, Denver, that we watched together. And so in that movie, there's a scene where he's falling, he's holding onto the raft, and he's getting ready to fall into the water and saying goodbye to Rose. And he's telling her to go on. So since that time, the angels have named me Rose. In other words, go on, live your life, and be who I am, right? Do this. And so about 10 years ago, I guess, they gave me the name of Freedom Rose. And I've been doing this work since 2009, when I thought I was going out of my mind crazy. And that's a whole nother story, and I'll share that when I open up my YouTube page. But the other thing they call me is Free Bridge. Freebridge. I know this is backwards, but it's supposed to be, it's for you, right? Free Bridge. So that name is that I'm the bridge to those crossing home, or the bridge to the information, like this, right? So I'm doing this to get you the information. I am a sharer of information that you, for you to understand that there's a language out there. Your angels, your loved ones that have passed, maybe it's your guides. However you want to describe it, are with you constantly. I mean 24/7 at your access, and they are speaking a language with you, which is mostly symbolism, numbers, words, movies, music. I can go on, and I will share that later, because this is just an introduction to what I'm going to do. But I realize, because I've been putting this off, because I was putting way too much energy into the details of how to get this on YouTube. And then I realized yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, I was videotaping my dog, and I put it for my husband, and I ended up putting it up on YouTube, and it literally took me a minute to do it. And I went, this is so easy. Why am I not doing this now? And thanks to Ann Tucker, I don't know if you know her, she has a YouTube channel. We are similar. She works with the angelic realm. And she was saying that this weekend is a very, very, very important time to get this information out there for angel workers, light workers like myself. And so I went, okay, I'm just going to do it. We're going to do this. And so here I am. I will be putting out something later on, getting a YouTube channel out. I will be having classes on how to do to learn the angelic language. So the language, I'm going to do 3 different classes: Angel Talk 101, 102, and 103. 101 being, I knew my husband was with me. I knew my brother was with me. I know my grandpa's with me. I can feel them, my mom, my dad. I feel them. I know they're here. And that will be enough just to know. Angel Talk 101 will be about just validation that that's going on. Angel Talk 102 will be, yeah, but I want to know a little bit more. I want to be able to understand the language a little bit more detail. And then Angel Talk 103 will be that, sorry, my husband's trying to call me right in the middle of this. Angel Talk 103 will be mastering the language, being able to do what I'm doing here. And that's what my future is going to look like, as far as what I plan to do for those that might be interested in that, to watch for that. And I think that's about it for today, right? You hear the dogs in the background? Yep, ready to go. I'm heading off to the grocery store. I'm not going to edit this. That's something I want to put in here. In the time of everything's fake. Okay, that's pretty negative. Not everything is fake, but a lot of things are fake. I want to be very, very authentic. and who I am, what I put out there. And so anything that I'm going to put online, sorry, my eyes are watering, will be just exactly what happened during the video. No cuts, no audits, what do you call that? Edits. And I am not real, what do you call it, savvy? This, what I call a country bumpkin. We're out in the middle of Arizona in the high mountains, and just want to get out there that you are loved, that you are being held every day by your angels. And as I teach you the language, share the language. I don't like to use the word teacher because I don't want, it's just knowledge that we have that just needs to be brought forward or awakened in us. It's not somebody knows more than you. It's just knowledge that's hidden. It's been within us, and it will be shared with you. Come forward as you awaken. Love to all. Freedom Rose. Deborah Smith. Look for me on Facebook. I can't have any more friends, I don't think, because I don't know how to increase them. I know there's a way, and I will try, but I also am going to try to get this YouTube channel going. Until then, aho, amen, so it is. Thank you for listening. And a shout out to all your loved ones that are trying to reach you through me and the language. Mwah.